traders, Joseph here from Eightcap. Welcome to this week's Trade Zone Asian Session Outlook. So starting with the US dollar index, we can see a decline to end the week. It was a decent move down, got back to test some of these lows. It was Thanksgiving on Friday and we had the Black Friday sales. Now, online sales hit a record at 9.8 billion and it was up by 7.5%, and that was in the US. Sorry, that was on compared from the year before. Will that have any effect on retail spending and then on to inflation? With being a bit of a sensitive topic at the moment, we will have to wait and see if it does have any influence. There has been some comments about that in Australia in terms of certain groups of spending and how that could be affecting certain aspects of the CPI. So that could be a bit of a point of interest to keep an eye on. Other data to finish off the week. So we had the flash manufacturing and services PMI data out of the States. The manufacturing PMI was 49.4, it was below expectations, and the services PMI was higher at 50.8, so higher than the 50.4 expected. So both those data pieces were lower than the previous data that came out. So this week, starting the week so far, you can see US indexes are tracking a little bit higher. So we can see the US 30 and the NDX 100. A little bit flat at this stage this morning, down 0.29%. You can just see that there. So this is the resistance to watch at the moment. It's at 16,038. The Russell as well as this slightly lower at this stage, and resistance here is at 1808. And the US 30, no real resistance at the moment. Had a rally. I think the next real key test is going to be up at 35,520, and then obviously if we can get back up there, it's going to be at 35,650 area. So the key resistance. Other risk currencies at this stage in the morning are doing okay. We're seeing continuation on from Friday's rallies, where it was just a reaction against the weaky greenback, and we can see here more buying at the moment. So that's last Friday's high. Trends are still up, and we can see the same situation for the euro. It's at 0.11% higher, testing some supply at the moment. There's a bit of supply here at 1.0949, and I'd like to see that area beaten just to show the buyers are fully in control. And with the pound as well, so nice firm session at the moment. We saw a nice breakout on Friday. It's a very solid move on Friday, added nearly 0.6% higher, and we're seeing a bit more buying at this stage today. So we'll see if buyers can get back up to test that high or not. So other markets, we can see the dollar CAD had a big decline. Now, even though we did see a move lower in oil, we'll get to oil in a moment, we can see that there was a pretty sharp move lower. Now, it's just off the back of the dollar primarily, and you can see that it broke through this month, that last low that was set, and we can see a new low was set on Friday at 35.92. So this is a bit of an interesting story now. We do have a decent trend break now, and it's confirming it. We have one lower high, a couple lower highs moving down, and then we have that nice break of support here. So we will look at this market a little bit today, and just to try and start to work out whether we do have a bit of a change of trend just starting at the moment, and if we will see a more a deeper turn down. And what does that mean then for oil? We're going to see oil also move higher. So yeah, we will keep a bit of an eye on this. Now, there is a bit more support down here. It's at 36.07, and we have more support there at 35.73. So two areas to keep an eye on as well. But yeah, it's a little bit interesting. We have a nice trend break and a bit of a momentum switch starting to form right now in the dollar CAD. Now, some other commodities. So we'll have a look at oil. So oil did decline on Friday, so that's what makes that dollar CAD move even more interesting. Now, we still have this pattern of low highs still continuing. Now, there is a pretty decent low down at 72.41, but if we just have a bit of a look in there, obviously this trend is continuing down, but one thing to be a little bit careful of is we're starting to see a couple higher lows now. So we've seen 1, 2, and then that is a lower low inside, but this could also be a higher low. So we'll see what happens today, and if signs of support. But if we get a move down to test and break this low, obviously we'll look for this trend to continue. But if we do see some support in between this area, then we will start to see if a consolidation could start to form, or if buyers are going to make an attempt to have a test at these levels here at 77, 76, and this area of 76.60. Now another commodity market that did really well was silver. Now we can just have a look at silver. It finished the week on Friday with a massive surge, and we've seen a move all the way, a move of over 2.5%, and we got all the way back up to 24.28 at the moment this morning. So very strong move, a nice breakout there as well. We can see a very strong move through this resistance above that previous high. Silver's definitely a market to keep an eye on this week, just to see how things go with it, and if we do continue to see this rally carry on, this is going to be our next real level here. So firstly, things first up to here 24.71, and then back up to 25 to 25.15. That will be a pretty that will be really, we'll be looking to see if there's going to be a strong test there to see if buyers can clear that area, because sellers have been pretty active from there, and we can see the last two rallies have been cut down in that sort of zone here. So that's what we'll be looking to see, if buyers can get this rally to continue, and if we see a move carry on up to those areas to retest it. Platinum, similar story. Sorry about my nose. I don't know, it's always itchy when I'm on video. Bit of a move higher. I've had a bit of a weird open so far this morning, a bit of a flat move down with a bit of rallying. That's our key resistance here. It's 936. And then gold, similar story with this update here. So we can see a nice move on Friday, but we have plenty of resistance to beat at 2004, and it has broken this short-term, opening and closing resistance. That's at 1998, and now we really need to see a move up to test and break of this 2006 area. So other markets so far this morning, cryptocurrencies had an okay weekend. We saw some a little bit of mixed trade. So we saw a higher session after Friday, then we saw it fight back up with a bit of a lower close. But this morning things are a little bit lower. We can see Bitcoin's down 0.39%, Ethereum's down 0.332%, BNB's down 0.17%. ADA is just in the blue, same with Doge, and we can see some of the other key coins like Ripple, for instance, down 0.15%, and Ava is down 0.47%, and Solana is down 0.85%. So a little bit of movement on the coins so far this morning after a weekend which was pretty much mixed and pretty range bound, but we'll see if things can continue to hold firm. There's a couple of bad signs. This is getting a little bit junky, the consolidation we can see here, and similar with Bitcoin, we can just see a bit of a pause coming in, things getting a little bit more congested, having a lot of trouble up at that that 38 area. So we'll continue to see if this consolidation still do continue. We may see a few low tests as well, and then we'll see if buyers can get back on track and get these trends going again. But definitely signs of a bit of a slowdown on the short term, definitely creeping into quite a few coins here we can see. So the pattern you can see across the coins is quite similar. So that's some of the things that are going on this morning. Definitely we're going to be having a look at oil, the dollar, CAD. So risk currencies, if they can continue their run, the USD index has started the day flat. The ASX at this stage is trading at the moment. We're 7 minutes into the session, and we can see, my eyes can do me proud. We've got a 7.80 point lead, so that's 0.11%. We'll just have a look at the ASX cash market at this stage, and we can see a little bit of buying at this stage. We did a report on this last Friday. It still does look like it was trying to form a continuation. There's plenty of pretty resistance up at 7102, but down here we see a bit of a support below 7038, and we're going to continue to see if these lows can hold. We're going to look to see if buyers can get another move going. So short-term resistance there at 70.76, key resistance up at this level here. So we'll continue to watch that. We still do like it at this stage, as long as these highs stay in play and we get positive influences coming from the US markets as well. So some of the US markets, we just listed some of the resistance there, also some of the Great Britain pound to the dollar. So we'll just continue to watch those ones and see if we can get some moves to break that short to minor resistance that we are seeing at this stage, or if we will see some test lower by sellers. So that's really it for today's update. I'm trying to keep it a little bit quicker, but this is the first part of a two-part video today. So we'll have the economic economic outlook coming up a little bit later. Thank you very much for your time. Wish you all the best for your trading week. Good trading, and thanks for checking out today's update, and we wish you all the best for the week, and bye for now.